Hello, how's it going, Zulu? Welcome back to some more Stone Technology Ultimate. It is a holiday today, so I decided to stream a little bit earlier than normal. Hopefully, we can do a little bit of a longer stream, depending on whether I lose power or my internet. So, hopefully, one of those doesn't happen. We're just gonna continue where we left off yesterday. So, yesterday I got the thingy, the bigger reactor running, and I got myself some cyanide ingots. Now this thing has been continuing to run, but I didn't let it run for too long before I had to quit the game. So I just started the game, I think 15 minutes ago, and in that time it has created 21 more ingots and 32 over here, which I put in the cyanide reprocessor that gave me 16 plutonium. So plutonium, as we know, is going to be important because that's the only way you can make fission reactor casings in this mod pack. So yesterday we got started with the fission reactor, but I think that it's going to take a lot more casings until I can actually build my reactor. So basically it's going to be a time based thing, so all I need to do is let this reactor run as much as possible, and I can get as much cyanide as possible by feeding uranium, and then that turns into plutonium. So for now, I think that's pretty much all I can do in terms of progression is just wait. So instead of waiting, I think I'm gonna work on some other things, which includes getting my AE system up and running. So I was looking at the AE system, and currently I only have this one controller, right? I think I would like to have a 5x5x5 controller. I think that would work well. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So that would need about 44 of these ME controllers, which means I would need 44 of those controller blocks. So if I look at ME controller, this thing needs machine frames from thermal, and every machine frame from thermal needs biomass and stone casing. So I need stone casing, which it's a pretty standard recipe, I feel. Don't we have to do blue skies at some point for the compressor? No, I finished that already. We have the compressor. Compressor is done. Beyond Earth is done. So we've gone to space. We've got all of that complete. Solar system is all complete. So we don't need to do that anymore. That is done. Never going back there again. Unless I need to. Okay, so I'm going to need 44 of these controllers, which means I need 44 times 4 skystone blocks. We don't have the alchemy table, but that shouldn't be a problem, I think. I don't know if I need the alchemy table for anything, but that would just be like getting all of these blocks, and I'm not sure I need this. It could be useful, but I haven't found a need for it yet. So we'll see. Okay, so I need 176 skystone. That's 192. 176. There we go. Alchemy table is really useful. What's it normally used for? You can make more miner tree. I haven't even used the miner tree that I have. I haven't gone to the Twilight Forest in so long. Okay, how do you turn this into skystone? You just smelt it. I should probably go to the Twilight Forest and see what's happening to that miner tree. I haven't checked it in a while. Okay. That is complete. Alright, I think I need to smelt this again, right? Yes, that needs to be smelted again to make the skystone blocks. Shouldn't take too long. I do need to turn this into a ultimate factory. So let's do one thing. For the tier installer, I'm going to need the ultimate tier installer. That's going to need some ultimate control circuits. So how much alloy do I have? Yeah, I have enough. I have enough. So 2 control circuits. No, actually, let's make 4 of these. So that would need 4 of these. And that will need 4 of these. Ooh, I'm gonna need more atomic alloy. Okay. So how much alloy would I need for the tier installers? I'm gonna need 3 and 4, 7. I'm gonna need 7 of these. Let's just go ahead and make 8. So that would need 8 of these. And then that will need 4 refined obsidian. So let's get some obsidian dust. And I need some diamond. That's going to be enriched. And this then needs to be refined once again, or enriched again. And that'll make the atomic alloy. It's such a back and forth process to make these. Hey Titan. Yeah, it's a holiday today, so I thought I'd go live earlier. Didn't have anything else to do, so there we go. So now we have an ultimate infusing factory and an ultimate smelting factory. Perfect. Alright, so Skystone is now done. I should probably put the ME controller as a bookmark over here. So Skystone is now done. So 44 of each block. Then I'm going to need some calculation and engineering processors. Now yesterday we did make a stack of each. So we have enough. We're having a little nap. Nice. I hope you had a good nap. There we go. So 44 of each of these. Now I need some fluids as well. Do I have enough for this? So that's 44. Are you going to watch now? Oh, so did you not go for your nap? Okay, so that's 44 everything. Now I just need 44 thermal casings. Okay, I can do that. I might need to duplicate some more fluids, because I look at that and I'm running a little bit low. Make a couple of stacks. I'm not sure whether this is faster or whether the enrich, like the growth accelerators are faster. Like I can't tell which one is faster. Right, let's run that through one more time. Always want to have enough fluix dust in my system so that I can always increase the amount, because you don't ever want to run out of that, at least not until you start getting unlimited resources. So this is going to be necessary for now. Once I get the fluix crystal seed, then I should not have any problem. Once we get the fluix seed, this will not be an issue anymore. I'm hoping to get the crafting seed today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I will try. I will try my best. So thermal machine casings. Now thermal machine frames need the stone casing, so I think I should make 1 stack of these. Now that's going to need 4 stacks of aluminium. Then I'm going to need some logs, some andesite alloy. I need 64 of these. And 64 nuggets. Now I think I can use zinc nuggets for this rather than using iron nuggets, because we can do this in the matter infuser, right? Maybe not. How do you make the andesite alloy again? It is in the matter infuser. Oh, it's 2 nuggets. Okay. So 2 stacks. But why is it not working? Oh, does it have to be iron nuggets? Oh, so in the matter infuser you can only use iron nuggets. So I might as well do this in the mixer, because I don't want to waste my iron like this. So I might as well do it in the mixer over here, right? Yes. So what I could do is take one stack of those and that. Why are you not mixing? Oh, this is not getting any... Wait a minute. Where's my gearbox? I had a vertical gearbox over here. I'm missing a gearbox. There we go. I don't know what happened to this. Why my gearbox just decided to disappear. It's a little bit odd. Yeah, it is a little bit sus. Right, should I put one in here as well? Yep, that's still making andesite alloy. Perfect. Yeah, it's 1:1. No, it's 1:1. Yes, it is 1:1. I need a little bit more andesite. Andesite. Okay, 32 more. 32 more. That should make 2 stacks of andesite alloy. Yes, it is 1:1. I thought it was 1:2 because I looked at the circuit etcher recipe, but this one is different. One andesite. Oh, I should probably have kept a little bit of andesite. The only other way to make this is with cobblestone and diorite, but I don't have any diorite actually, so that could be a bit of an issue. Ah, well, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. Let's see. I can put the andesite over here, right? Like this. And chuck the stone, chuck the oak logs over here. Nope. Nope. It's a little bit too fast. Oh yeah, this needs to be stripped. Yes, that is correct. How do I strip this again? Can I use an axe over here? I just want to check this. If I put an axe on this deployer, this is just for testing. Is it gonna work? Is it going to strip the item? Nope. Doesn't look like it is. Okay, so can I get this back? So that's not going to work. I guess I would need like a sawmill or something for that. Never mind. We'll just do this ourselves. I should automate this process, shouldn't I? Definitely need to think about automating this. Okay, so now if I put this in here. There we go. That's better. At least I don't have to do that manually. Look at that speed. So 64 andesite casings are done. 256 aluminium ingots. Aluminium. Then we need 64 sturdy sheets and a lot of seared stone. So 32 buckets of seared stone, which we do have. We have 2,140 buckets. Okay, that's cool. So let me just put that into a singularity tank so that we can use that. Now, if I'm correct, my seared stone is over here. So all I need to do is get it out of that drawer like this. Yes, that should work. I do like the texture of this fluid. Looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like lava, but cold, like really cold lava. There we go. 32 buckets. That was easy. 32. It holds 32 buckets. Yeah. So we need 500 millibuckets for each of these. So 1 bucket for 2 casings. So 32 buckets for 64 casings. Now, the final thing that's left is the sturdy sheets. Now the sturdy sheets is going to need some obsidian dust. So let's go ahead and get some obsidian dust. Now there's this giant obsidian. I don't know, can you do something with this or not? It doesn't look like you can do anything with this. So it might just be a decoration thing. I am going to put this into the crushing wheels. So that should give me a lot of obsidian dust. There we go, 64. 64 obsidian dust. And then that needs lava. As far as I know, all I need to do is, where is it? Recipe sequence. So 500 millibuckets of lava with obsidian dust should give me the sturdy sheets. It just needs to be processed in the press a couple of times. So I guess what I could do is have a spout somewhere over here with lava. So I need a spout, I need a depot, which I don't have. There we go. Spout and a depot. And then I needed to figure out a way to get lava in here. But now I guess I can move it manually. Doesn't really matter. Is this turning? It is. Okay. So this spout will go like this. And then I need to pipe the items. Like so. So that should get all 64 of the unprocessed sturdy sheets. And that'll turn into the sturdy sheets. Hopefully that should work. Now this is going to need the obsidian dust on the depot. And then the spout is going to need the lava. So I'm going to just make another singularity tank. Yeah, let's just make one of these. And I'll fill this up with lava. Oh, actually I do have 64 buckets here. It's fine. It's fine. I'd like to have the exact amount. So it's better to just use a separate tank. There we go. This should fill up in a minute. Ouch. And the process is going to be pretty much the same. We're going to be pulling out from this tank into that spout. The spout is going to pour lava onto the obsidian dust. It's going to turn into unprocessed sheets. The sheets will go onto the depot, which has the press above it, and they'll get pressed over there. And that should be the entire process. So if I put the pipe over here and this on top, Are you gonna go into the depot? Yes, you are. Perfect. Which means I can just do this. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. I forgot that this needs a filter. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, that was probably not a good idea. Okay, let's remove this. Completely forgot that this thing needs a filter. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. What sort of pipes can we use that have an inbuilt filter? I don't think we have any, do we? Simple storage pipes. I don't think those can be used as normal pipes, can they? I think they only work for items to and from a simple storage. Okay, anyway, we'll try this again. So I don't have any pipe upgrades. Let's go ahead and fix that issue. It's really annoying that pipe upgrades can only give you a filter option once you get to the advanced version. I wish that you had a filtering option from the basic version. That would have been really good. Okay, so I'm going to add a blacklist for obsidian dust. Okay. There we go. Okay, this isn't working as well as I thought it would. Because the spout seems to be a lot faster than the mechanical press. Yeah, twice as fast. It makes sense because this needs to work twice and this only needs to work once. It does make sense. Okay, I'm gonna remove... Hang on. There we go. So I'm gonna remove the advanced pipe filter. So this thing is going to be reset. So we just have one advanced pipe filter. And I might need to make a permanent setup for this, for the sturdy sheets in the future. I don't know why I removed the fluid pipe. I need that. I need the fluid pipe. But yeah, this is definitely much slower because this has to work twice. So I might make a different setup for that in the future. For now, all I need to do is chuck this into the compactor. And that should work. So this is my compactor over here. Let's do seared tank. That's gonna give you 1 bucket of seared stone. Okay, that works. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fast. Good thing that I got all of this stuff beforehand. Alright, last one. And that should be 64 stone casings. I only need 44 of these. So the rest of them can go away. Oh, I had 50. Okay. Well, that was unnecessary. Fine, fine. It's fine. I think what I need now is going to be all of the stuff for the thermal machine frame. So I'm going to need some silver plates, silver gears, tin gears. Hey gangster, how's it going, dude? And I need some biomass. So biomass is going to be pretty important. Biomass also needs seed oil and sticks. So 200 millibuckets. Okay, what would be the best way of getting biomass? 100 millibuckets, 100 millibuckets, 100 with some melon slices. Okay, that's pretty neat. Now, how would I get seed oil? Just from any seeds? Yes, it accepts any seeds. And I need 64 of these, right? 64 biomass. I don't need 64. I'm just making one stack because, you know, batch crafting and all that. So let's see. I would need 64 seeds. Yes. And I can just use my Ethereum seeds. I have over 1,000 of them, so I'm not really bothered about using these. And then I just need to compact this into seed oil. So I can just do... Oh, come on, dude. So that should make seed oil. I am going to have to extract that into a tank. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Let's extract this. We should get 6.4 buckets. Use 2 tanks? Why would I need 2 tanks? Did you think we're getting 64 buckets? That's a pretty simple mistake. Anyone could have made that. So we got 6.4 buckets of seed oil. And I'm going to need some melon seeds, or melons. Thankfully we have plenty of melons. Where are my melons? Yes, melon slices. That's what I meant. So 2 of these in the compactor or in the mixer with seed oil will give me biomass. Okay, that should be fairly simple. Now this is going to go over here. So seed oil goes in there. Let's chuck the melon slices. That should start making the biomass. Look at that. I love the mixing sound effects from Create. It sounds very authentic. Oh. Messed that up. This bubbling noise is pretty awesome. Alright, I'm not sure why biomass can only stack up to 16. It doesn't make much sense to me. Like, why does it only stack up to 16? Can you like throw this or something? No. How much are you through the quest books? Quest book? I am pretty much like done with most of them. There's only like a few small quests remaining for most of these, which are not really necessary to finish the pack. They're just like optional quests pretty much. So what I'm focusing on right now is to improve my infrastructure so that I can do processing and automation. That is what I'm trying to do. And I also want to work towards getting the fission reactor today. So hopefully we can do that. But before that, I want to expand my AE system. Okay, so we need silver plates. So if I want 44 of these, that will be 176 silver plates. Ouch, this is going to be expensive, chat. It's going to be super expensive. Right, so where's all my silver? There we go. That's a lot of silver. Now, unfortunately, the maximum that you can do with silver in this pack is double it with the enrichment chamber or with the pulverizer. There's nothing else you can do. This is basically it. I wish there was an ore processing compatibility mod that would allow you to process silver into 5x mechanism, but unfortunately there does not seem to be one. So we just have to use what we have. Also, we are now currently full on lithium, so we can't store any more lithium. This is full. So what I'm thinking is, why not get my brine and turn it into hydrogen chloride? Because hydrogen chloride is necessary in order to make 4x ore processing possible. So you can take your crystals from the 5x ore processing and turn them into shards. Then the shards go into the purification. Then they get crushed and enriched. So HCl is going to be something important. Now for that we do need hydrogen, which is from the electrolytic separator. And we also need chlorine. And chlorine comes from brine. We do have brine over here. So I think it's time for us to make a couple of electrolytic separators. And a chemical infuser. That's a lot of silver, that's good. We will be needing a ton of it. We should also process our tin, because we will need a lot of tin as well. Okay, might need to speed this up just a little bit. It seems to be a little bit slow. Yep, I am doing it slowly but surely. I'm getting there. It's all slow progression. When you're playing an expert pack, you have to take things slowly. If you start speeding through too much, then you'll find yourself in a bad spot once you get towards the mid game. And that's normally the spot where I find myself in. So I'm trying to not do that this time around. There's plenty of tin dust coming in. Plenty of silver. Hey ho, silver. Where's my silver drawer? There you are. Look at that. Plenty of silver. Now I should be able to make some silver plates. If I need 176, that is 3 stacks. No, 2 stacks and 48. Yes, 2 stacks and 48. That's 176. It's too bad the multi-server press doesn't make any noise. I can't tell whether anything is being processed or not. Okay, 48 done, 2 stacks to go. I should also get 4 more stacks of silver. Where is my silver? Because we need to get 1 stack of gears, I think. No, we don't need 1 stack, but I might as well make them. Because we always end up needing more gears in the future anyway. So batch crafting is a good idea. One stack back. I think I'm gonna keep that because if we have extra gears, it's always useful. Oh, you meant we had 1 extra stack. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, so I need how many gears do I need for this? So 2 gears, 1 on each side. So that is 44. Let's just make 2 stacks. I get tired of doing all of this counting. So that's 1 stack of gears. That's 2 stacks. Gears are pretty expensive when you think about it. I don't know why. I feel like if you're doing it in a multi-server press, it should only take 2 ingots. But I might be the only one who thinks that. Yeah, 4 ingots seems a little bit much for 1 gear. I feel like in a multi-server press, it should be 2 ingots. And with like your manual work, like if you make the gear manually using mechanical crafting, that should be 4 ingots. But this one should be 2. Yeah. Oh. Oh god, I love that song. Like, look at how much tin we just went through. That is pretty good. Yeah, the beat is pretty good. It makes me want to bop my head. It is that good. There's not a lot of songs that make me go head bopping. Okay, what was that fail for? Okay, so that's 1. I need 44. So I'm gonna put 43 casings in here and then shift click, and there we go, 44 machine frames. Perfecto. Now I should be able to just put this in here, and I don't have any machine frames beforehand, do I? No. Just make sure once more. I think I'll make 43 of these. The reason for that is that we already have 1 controller over here. So we don't really need 44, we just need 43. And I don't know what just gave me... Was it this thing? Aha! So apparently this overcharger needs 9 ME controllers. I might need to make some more in the future. But for now, I think it's time for me to remove all of this. It's just a custom machine block used to overcharge some components which will be required for future crafts. Oh, I can't remove that. Okay, let's put that back. All my items are back. I'm going to need to remove all of this. So let's remove that. What are the components? Let's see. So these are the things that can be overcharged. Overcharged ice shard, emerald, diamond, amethyst, certus, fluix, resonating, and overcharged fluorite. And all of these are components that are needed for creative items and advanced items. So stuff like that. So the overcharged ice shard is needed for the advanced blast furnace, the overcharged certus as well. Overcharged emerald is needed for nothing apparently. Overcharged diamond is needed for the diamond lattice and for the advanced stone casing. Overcharged amethyst is needed for telescope arrow bottom and creative generators. Overcharged certus is also needed for the chemical tank, extra dimensional ASIC. I don't know what that is. And some other stuff. So there's a lot of custom recipes in the pack. Definitely. Right, time to expand our ME system. So let's disconnect this for now. You can go. And I need to place these correctly. So it's going to be like this. So that's going to be my controller. Or the bottom of the controller. Or the top of the controller actually. And then we can do something like this. So I'm missing one controller, which is this one. Now I will need to disconnect this and connect it over here. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. And then the controller will go over not over there. Over here. This should form the AE2 multi-block. And then I'm going to need to drag a connection from here. So let's get a cable in place. Like this. Now the devices are offline, but as soon as I connect this flux point, they should start working. So where should I connect this? I feel like it should be somewhere at the top. Okay, how about over here? Okay, I think that's good. So we are using 7 channels over here for all of this stuff. And then everything should be back to normal. Nope, it's not. Because this thing is not connected. So let's get our cable and connect this up. Now the device is online and we have our items back. Perfect. So this is going to be our ME controller from now on. Anytime we need to have access to channels, we will just come over here. Okay, I think I like this. Now to get started, I will probably need to expand in one direction and put down the CPU crafting storages and stuff. P2Ps? I don't know about P2Ps right now. Do we need P2Ps right now? I think we've not reached the point right now where we need P2Ps. We could do them in the future. For now, I'm just going to use normal cables, because I don't really have a lot of cables either. Yeah, I just have like 38 fluid glass cables, 15 ME cables, 2 dense cables. That's literally all my that's all my applied energistics cables. So we're not at that point yet. In the future, definitely. For now, we'll just keep it as it is. So one over here, one of these pattern providers on each side. This is just like a small tree that I'm making. This one will be connected like so. These should all be online now. And then on the other side, I can just put down my CPU. Really? I did all of this and I couldn't center this? That's stupid of me. Sorry. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. And then on this side, we'll just have the crafting co-processing unit and the 1K storage. And that should be online. Right. Early beginnings. Soon we'll do all the other stuff as we grow our system. But now that's good. That should solve all of our channel issues for the future. So anytime we need channels, we can just drag them out from here. And we should get started with some pattern providers underneath these thermal machines. so that we can automate all of them. I think that would be a good idea. So that'll be something that we do. Now, I want to see how much cyanide do we have, because we started with some cyanide. Oh my god, that is quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Okay, so that should be 1 stack of plutonium. Yeah, this is pretty slow. Look at that. This is on 8x speed and it's still this slow. What are the things used in mech power storage? Induction cells. Yeah, it's way too slow. I should be able to make induction cells. The only problem with that is it's going to need a lot of steel casings. And steel casings are pretty difficult to make. So steel casings needs osmium blocks, the Maystone mosaic and all. So this is pretty expensive. And all of the induction blocks, the induction cells, the basic induction cell needs 1 energy cube, which needs a steel casing. The ultimate one needs 4 of these. So over here, this is 1 steel casing. Yeah. But then also 4 cells, which each need 1. So that's 5 casings. Plus 16 of these. So 5 plus 16 is 21. That needs 64 of these. So 21 plus 64. That's like 85 steel casings. So that's going to be very expensive. Oh, looks like we are out of uranium. So I need to get some uranium processed. Now I should have some uranium from the mining dimension. I have 563. I'm gonna take 8 stacks. Now this should turn into 24 stacks if I'm correct. Because I can use the enrichment chamber, no, the purification chamber to 3 times this. But rather than doing that, why don't I just take... Oh, I should not have put that over there. Why don't I turn this into 4x instead? By using the chemical injection chamber. That would be a much better use of our resources. And for that we are going to need hydrogen chloride. So it is time for us to work our way towards the chemical infuser again. Chemical infuser, that just needs 2 basic tanks. And then we need 2 electrolytic separators. So I'm missing the cores for this. Hey Star Skittles, how's it going? Good day to you. So we have the gold dust and the osmium dust. I'm just missing iron dust. Right, that should do. The pack is going fairly well. Working our way towards the fission reactor now. And the fission reactor is going to need a lot of uranium as well. So I'm trying to set up 4 times ore process or 5 times ore processing. So start making iron dust. I think we're good with that. What I need to make is a proper setup for infusion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it 4 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is so unfortunate that it is an even number. Oh well, it is what it is. So, one electrolytic separator there, one over there. A chemical infuser goes in between, and I need something over here. I guess I could put water over here. Like, I could put a sink. So that's going to need some more bricks, another ultimate fluid tank, a water condensator, water condensator. Yeah, I might need a hazmat suit. Okay, looks like I need to set up my thermal stuff again. Because I can't get the sink otherwise. Yeah, entangle block might be the way to do this. You have 22 singularities. Where's my sink, chat? Is it on the other side? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. So this sink, I just need to entangle this. Hang on. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that this thing is pretty expensive. Okay, Endidium gears are done. Let's put this away. What else do we have? We need to make an ender chest. So I need some more wool. So 2 wool. Ender chest. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I need the absorption hoppers for this. I'm going to need some more hoppers, aren't I? Because the ender tanks also need absorption hoppers. So ender tank. Oh, and I need cauldrons. So let's make one of these. One of these. And what was I making? Oh, what the? Oh, Mr. Wiggly. Mr. Wiggly. Welcome in Raiders. How are you guys doing? Hi Dee Dee. How's it going? Oh, Dee Dee with 100 bits as well. Oh! Oh, Subby. Everyone's coming in. Wiggly, my dude. Thank you, Subby, for the 12 months. Oh, Taliono. Oh, who started a hype train? Taliono with 100 bits. Zoe the zombie. Thank you for the follow. Anonymous gifting us up to Mr. Wiggly. Well, this is a bit of a disaster. Hey, I have an angel ring. I'm gonna make full use of it. Dagimus with 100 bits as well. Copy, welcome in. How was your stream, Mr. Wiggly? How was Enigmatica? Master Crafter, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, there's a compressed Mr. Wiggly in there. Oh, come on. Oh, Dee Dee. Oh my god, Dee Dee, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Well, there you go. Well, that was bound to happen. Oh, MC. Oh, Dee Dee gifting us up to Mastercraft as well. And Talion over 200 bits. Well, the hype train has well and truly begun, chat. We're on level 260 or 77%. Oh, come on. Alright. Who's that? DII Gaming? Or D Gaming? Thank you so much for the follow. Yep. These slimes are definitely gonna mess me up. Oh, where are my manners? Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Deadshot. I play modded Minecraft over here, and I do play with CCI, just like Mr. Wiggly does. So I do tend to die quite a bit. Oh my god, TD.
Thank you, Dancer85, for gifting 5 community subs.
GD with the 5 gifted subs as well. Going to Scopy Wolf, Z Emanator, Cam Yam, Hickenel, and Masquerade Malek. Oh, the hype train's gone to level 4. Oh my god. Well, I did not bank on having chaos in my stream today. But that's how it goes normally when DD enters the chat. You haven't gotten to play here in a while. I appreciate all the support. Brutal Deluxe, thank you for the follow. We're just working towards getting some ore processing up and running before chaos followed. Oh, DD gifting us up to Emron as well.
Thank you, Dancer85, for gifting Emirondax a subscription.
Yeah, not so much anymore. Oh god. Yeah, this might take a while to clean up, chat. I still have so many Mr. Wiggly raid zombies. Ugh. Oof. Level 4 hype train 22%. Wow. Yeah, it's been very peaceful for a long time. Let's see how long it takes us to clean up all of these guys. It's definitely going to take a long time. Ow. Oh, come on. Now there's Piglin brutes coming in. Oh my god. I wish my my robot could actually attack. That would have been awesome. Mr. Wiggly, I saw earlier that you were building like a base in the trees. Is that like a challenge, or is that just something you thought of doing? Oh, Favs, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You got challenged to make a treehouse? Yeah, I had a feeling. It's looking pretty good though. Oh, Favs! Favs with 100 bits as well. That's your first chat, Favs. 100 bits. Emerald with 100 bits as well. Ow! Oh my god, I just died in the water. There's so many of them. The skeleton is done for now. You just have to figure out where to put things inside of it. Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems I have with modded Minecraft. Is if I build something, how am I supposed to fit all my machines in it? I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Fabs. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. And the follow. We're almost at 960 followers. Wow. And tomorrow is going to be my 1 year of streaming. So tomorrow is my stream anniversary. The stream anniversary. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I started streaming exactly 1 year ago tomorrow. It's been so fun. Oh! And I largely have Mr. Wiggly to thank for it. Yep, there goes the hype train. Level 3 complete. We finished up to level... Oh my...
Party 5000 1 year.
Oh no. Oh my god, DD. Oh no. DD with the 5,000 bits. Oh, you just spawned a raid on me. Well, that's the rest of stream gone. Oh my god. I don't even think people heard the custom 5,000 bits message, the alert, because of all the stuff that was going on. Oh, this Ravage is gonna mess me up. Yeah, now that's a party. DD, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. Oh my god. Yeah, there is a 10,000 command as well. Oh my days. This is going to take so long to clean out. So what happens at 5,000 bits is like a huge amount of raid zombie, like raid people spawn. So like illagers, like the pillagers, the vindicators, the ravager. There's also the what's his name, the evoker. So all of them spawn when someone does 5,000 bits, and also these guys. I think that's the first time someone has done 5,000 bits. That's insane. Hey dear. Have I heard your news? I don't think so. What news is it? Oh, and I died. Oh my god. Okay, I might need to... Oh my god, I need to... might need to escape from this place. Okay, these guys follow me wherever I go. That's not good. Oh, you're going to ask out your crush? Nice. Best of luck, dude. I hope she says yes. Asking out someone can be extremely nerve-wracking. So, I wish you all the best. I still have so many of the raid zombies to clear out. Oh! So who just attacked me from the back? Yeah, there's a compressed Mr. Wiggly somewhere in here. Oh no! Well, I didn't mean to hit my robot. That was a mistake. The entire feed is just Professor Deadshot was slain by D-Dancer 85. And Mr. Wiggly. Right, come on, come on. Ah, man. I got a couple of them. Yeah, but there's a lot of Vindicators that spawn with that 5,000 bits reward. So that is why I'm dying so much. Because they just keep on coming. Not to mention the 2 Ravagers. Oh. Let's just get rid of those guys. Ah, come on. Why is there drowned again? Okay. Yeah, be yourself. That's the most important thing. Women can easily tell when you're faking. You have to be authentic. Like, they have some sort of intuition. They have like a sixth sense. You gotta be original, be yourself. Just be the AR for her. Oh my god. Yep, that's true. MC knows. I think the Ravagers are the most important ones to take out. And the Vindicators. I haven't died in such a long time. It's kind of like humbling. Oh! I don't even know where the Vexes are, to be honest. The Vexes have just disappeared. I don't see them anymore. Ah! Did that Ravager just like poke me in the butt? Oh, I think one of them died. Oh my god. There's just so much death. So much death today. More like physical damage today. More than emotional damage. This was pretty physical. Come. Let me live. You've had your fun. Yeah, occasionally, yeah. It's the Ravagers that are causing the most issues. Like, because they can attack me from so far away, I can't like focus on the other guys. I will take them down. I've done it before, I can do it again. I've done them in Not Too Complicated too. I've also done them in FTV Plexiglass Mountain, I think. That's when Zulu had spawned them. One's almost dead. Yes! There we go. That's one Ravager down. And one to go. Yes. Another one bites the dust. Oh my... Oh. Ah, stop it. Okay, this Ravager is spawn camping. That's not fair. He's spawn camping. Yes it is. Basically a stone block, but with a lot of different recipes. Also, the top of the world is completely made of obsidian. Yes! We did it. Both the Ravagers are down. Now it's time to get rid of the other ones. Oh, there's a compressed Mr. Wiggly. Okay, come on. Come on. Hit them. These babies are the worst. They run in like such weird patterns that I can't make out where they're supposed to go. Oh my god. It's going to take me so long to collect all my items because there's so many bodies over here. Stop hitting me, you little punks. I just broke my torch. No. Oh, there goes my torch. You think chickens are worse than baby zombies? The worst part is that the smaller baby zombies are much faster than the normal zombies. That's the biggest problem. Oh, TD, one of the Mr. Wiggly zombies was a compressed one. And when I killed him, he spawned like 7 other normal zombies and 2 baby ones. So that's why there's a few zombies who have no name tags. Those are the ones that spawn from the compressed one. Yeah, so that's part of the mod called X Compressum. It's normally bundled along with X Nihilo because it provides you all those compressed blocks. Ah! I think the last time I faced these compressed mobs was in Cuboid Outpost. Ah, come on. Didn't even get a hit on that guy. Oh my god. He just came in from nowhere. Ah! Little baby. We're gonna head out. No problem, Mr. Wiggly. Thank you so much for the raid. Really, really do appreciate it. Hope you have a good day off tomorrow. And looking forward to seeing you on Thursday. I will be working from home on Thursday so I can catch your stream. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Oh. That guy just grunted in the corner and he scared the absolute life out of me. Okay, so my torch was somewhere over here. Don't remember exactly where. Have a good one. Have a good one, Wiggly. No, it's only this Thursday. Because my boss is on vacation. Hey, no. Oh my god, I was picking up my items. I heard that grunt and I knew it was over. Pika, you need to help me. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's another. Okay, there's another one apparently. Where'd this other one come from? I might need to have something like a helper mob to help me. Oh, there's 3. Oh my god. So these guys just keep coming out from the woodworks. Ah, yes, we got one. Oh. And DD shrunk me. Okay, now I'm half the size and half the health. He actually missed his first swing because I'm so short. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Hiya! Oh my god! I just got wrecked over there. Yeah, I really look up to those piglins. That's true. Oh my god. Come on! Just die already. He's still got 16 health. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. So there's a mod that allows you to change your attributes, like your height, your width, and stuff like that. Or you can change your entire like your entire model. And you can set it to the duration that you want, and then you can set it back to normal using CCI for the amount of seconds. You just create multiple events. And then to make it stay on death, there's a config option that allows you to persist after death. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's finally gone. So it stays for 2 minutes. Ah, there we go. Back to normal. Ah, that feels good. I finally looked down upon that skelly instead of up. Look at all these beautiful deadshots, all murdered in their prime. You hid here in the corner, watch me die 100 times. Unbelievable. Yeah, I just need to make sure that there's no dead bodies in my waterfalls. Oh, there's spiders up top. I forgot about that. Also, I don't know where my original body is, so I don't know where all of my stuff is. All of my gear. I'll have to find that somehow. Oh, there's still more people. Oh, there we go. That's my stuff. Nice. I got my stuff back. Ow. Oh. Hey, Helmet.
Oi, dead cat. Wants to consume HQ to get up and
Alright. Get up and stretch and consume H2O. Got it. Let me just put my stuff on. So the first thing is going to be the wireless crafting terminal, then the glasses, then the Urgas trophy, the meat feeder, then Zulu, my backpack, my angel ring. There's so much stuff that I have in my curio slots. My flux capacitor, advanced magnet. This needs to go over here. There we go. A quick hello before work starts. Thank you for the lurk, Hermit. I appreciate it. Let me just get up and stretch real quick. Hey, Dapper Kitty. Right, I got up and stretched and drank my water at the same time. Thank you, Titan. Ow! Okay, time to get rid of all of the spiders. Hey. Wow, this is one tanky spider. It serves you right, MC, after all the abuse you've put me through. Yeah. Oh my god, there's another piglin. Are you serious? How are you still alive? How many of there are you? They just keep on appearing. No! 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 Oh, I almost died over there. Almost. Alright, let's just make sure that there's no other mobs. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that indeed. Alright, so there's a spider up there. Oh, it's a Mr. Wiggly. There we go. That is now done. Oh, there's another body over here. Okay. Any more bodies littered around the place? I don't see any more. I do see some more monsters though. Oh, hey guys. There's an army of skellies. I think I should be able to take these guys out without dying. I spoke too soon, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Alright, let me just put all of this stuff away so that it doesn't get in the way. Look at these guys. They're just enjoying the golden shower. I had to say it at least once. I had to. There we go. That's complete. I do know there's a Vindicator over here. There's another MC. Ah, there you are. Come on. No. Ah, there we go. Got him. You almost got me though. Ah, Spear Doctor. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Oh, there's another one of me. Any more in the back over here? It doesn't look like it. Right, I might have gotten rid of them all. I might have. I'm looking for name tags, and I'm not seeing any more. If anyone sees a name tag, let me know. Of course, there's gonna be one name tag for my robot, but apart from that, I think we might have gotten all of them. Yeah, looks like it. Right, so this is my base. I almost forgot that I'm supposed to do like a base tour thingy. This is where you start off in stone technology. Not there actually. You start off over here in this like cage, and you need to get stuff from this barrel and make some stone slabs to get into this area. And this is like your starting area, and from there you need to expand. So what I did was I largely kept the starting area the same. And I just expanded in this one direction, and I have this like kind of hallway kind of thing. I'm gonna green hearts. I'm not sure honestly. Just one. I've kept this kind of hallway design. I'm pretty happy with it. These are my mob farms over here. That's my power generation setup, and then I just have like a few machines on all of these walls, and that's about it. On this side I have my create setup, all of my create machines, and on the other side I have my mechanism. So mechanism stuff, and I have my bigger reactor. Normally I don't play with this thing. I'm not a big fan of bigger reactors, but in this pack you need the cyanide ingots so that you can create plutonium, because plutonium is the component that you need in order to make fission reactor casings from mechanism. So we need to get a ton of plutonium. So that's why I had to make this reactor. So this is one of the most inefficient reactors you'll ever see, because it's literally the maximum heat, maximum fuel usage, and the least amount of energy produced. But then again, the point of this thing was not to produce energy. It is to produce fuel. Fuel waste. So that's why. And just today I got my AE controller set up, or my ME controller. So this is a 5x5x5. This is going to be what powers my AE setup in the future. That's I think the majority of the base. I don't think there's anything else. I did go to space. There is a launch pad up top, which I don't use anymore because I have waystones. This is my launch pad. So this is how I went to the moon, to Mars. No, did I go to Mars? Yes, I did. Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Glacio, I believe. And ever since I've gone there, I don't think I've gone there again. But most importantly, you need a lot of materials from the Beyond Earth mod. Yes, I did say moon. Okay, so we are working towards getting the fission reactor up and running. So what I wanted to do was set up ore processing before we do that. And I'm currently working towards getting the 4x ore processing done. I already have the 5x in place, but the 4x is going to need hydrogen chloride. So the first thing that I'm going to need is one entangled block. Thank you, Titan. Entangled block. Now entangled blocks in this pack are a little bit more expensive than normal because they need enderium gears and ender chest and ender tank, but thankfully we can make that. Now I have the binder, and apparently I have only just managed to get the quest, even though I've made 3 of these. Whatever. So the entangled block is going to go over here, and what I'm going to do is bind it to my sink, right? And then I should be able to pipe water in from the back. Now the problem with mechanism is that you can't actually auto input. So this thing is not going to automatically input water from the side. So I need to pipe it in. So let's get some pipes, some fluid pipes. And I'm just going to say, you need to pipe the water in here. that's going to start producing oxygen and hydrogen. Now for the purposes of this machine, of this contraption, we do not need the oxygen. So that's going to be on dumping excess. We are going to need the hydrogen to go in here along with chlorine. So hydrogen goes in one of the input slots. It doesn't matter which one, you can interchange them. So what I should be able to do is for the gases, I can say input 2 from the right hand side, input 1 from the left, and I'm not going to have an output right now. I'll change the outputs in the future. So over here, I'm going to say gases, you need to export hydrogen to the left. So that should now be in here. And now I need to turn this electrolytic separator into generating sodium and chlorine. So this is going to need some brine. Now the easiest way to get brine is pretty much going to be get it from here. So that's going to get me some brine. That's going to convert into chlorine. The chlorine is going to fill up on this side, and that's going to start making hydrogen chloride. Now obviously these things need power, so let's get some cables. I do not have any cables apparently. Okay, that's interesting. Universal cable, so that is redstone and glowstone dust. So let's get 4 of these. Let's get 16 glowstone dust. That should be enough, I think. And I need to count how many deaths I've had. Okay, so while that's working, let's see how many deaths do we have. Whew, that is quite a bit of deaths. That is quite a lot. What do you guys think this is? 80? 90? It's quite a lot. Alright, let's get them counted. 1, 2, 110. Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. This might be well over 100. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110. 111, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 147 deaths. 147 deaths, Didi. And I'm pretty sure you were responsible for like 140 of them. Oh my god. That is insane. Yeah, it's been a while since I've died so many times. For sure. I'm welcome. I'll take it. 147 deaths. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is run energy through the top over here. And all I need to do is put a flux point down over here. That should all start working now. So as you can see, the oxygen is going up because it's not being sent anywhere. The hydrogen stays the same because it goes here. This will make hydrogen chloride. And then this is going to make sodium, but I might need to stop dumping excess. Because sodium is actually used to make liquid sodium, which is used in a recipe, which is used to make the crafting seed. So I do need 1 bucket of liquid sodium. What if I just take 1 bucket worth of sodium? Hang on. Let's do one thing. Let's get a gauge dropper. And I'm going to fill this up. And then I guess the rest of it can be used. The rest of it can be dumped because I'm not going to make my fission reactor use sodium. Unless, oh yeah, I do need superheated sodium, don't I? As that's going to be needed to make the miniaturized sun. Now, the only other way to get superheated sodium nope, this is the only way. This is the only way to get superheated sodium. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Because I do need a lot of this to make the miniaturized sun. I need 16 buckets worth. Alright, I got an idea. Let's make a chemical tank. Basic chemical tank will store 256 buckets, right? So all I need to do really is take the chemical tank. I'll put it down like over here. And then I'm going to say the sodium is going to eject from the back. Right? So that's going to fill this up. And once that fills up, I'm going to set this to dumping excess. So we'll have at least 256 buckets of sodium. I think that should work. Yes, I think that's a good idea. Okay, now the next thing that I need to do is get some upgrades. So let's get some energy upgrades. I'm going to take 8 of these. Maybe I should remove that. And the energy upgrades are going to go into the chemical infuser. So this thing takes a little bit less power. And then for the electrolytic separator, I'm actually not going to put the energy upgrades, but I am going to put speed upgrades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be enough. So I'm going to put 4 of these in here. That's taking 1280 Fe per tick. 4 of these in here. 4 in here. And that should be pretty fast. Only thing that's actually slow now is the amount of chlorine that we are producing. But that is also pretty decent speed, I'd say. Look at that. So you use the hydrogen chloride in the chemical injection chamber. So that's where you use it. So I need to make one of those, because the chemical injection chamber is part of the 5x ore processing. So as we know, the sulfuric acid that we made over here is going to be used for the 5x to make the slurry, and that makes the crystals. Then the crystals are going to be used in the chemical injection chamber in order to make the shards. So I need to figure out a way to get this hydrogen chloride into the chemical injection chamber. We'll figure out a way to do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now I do need some gas upgrades, which means I need some iron dust. So let's get some iron dust. I can do this with the pulverizer. And I guess the gauge dropper can stay in my backpack for now. Yeah, I think that's fine. 8 iron dust. That's gonna give me the gas upgrades. The gas upgrades are important because we need gas upgrades for the chemical injection chamber. So 8 gas upgrades. I might as well make the energy and speed upgrades while I'm here. So 8 energy and 8 speed. So these are all the things that are going to be needed for the chemical injection chamber. Now I also need some control circuits. Let's make 2 of those. I need 2 of these. And then for this I need a purification chamber, which needs more control circuits, and an enrichment chamber. And the enrichment chamber is possible. Purification chamber is done. Chemical injection chamber is complete. Isn't that difficult to make when you think about it? The only problem was actually getting the steel casing. But now that I have that, it's definitely not an issue. So I could put this one over here, right? Like this. Or maybe I could put it over here. Hey Valences, how's it going? Yeah, I think this should work. And then for the gases, I'm going to need to somehow input the gases in here. leaving a lurk, no problem at all. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's set this to output to the top, and then I'll put a barrel over here. I need a proper barrel for this. Not this one. Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, that works. Now the only problem is, how do I get the hydrogen chloride from that room to here? And I think the way to do that would be using ender tanks. I'm not sure if ender tanks can actually move gases. That's going to have to be something that we figure out. I'm not sure you can actually. I haven't done it before. I guess entangle blocks will work over here as well, because I could entangle this chemical infuser and say that you're going to output from the bottom, and then I just have the entangle block over here somewhere. Oh, then I would need to change the barrel location. Okay, that's not a big deal. I can just do this. Barrel can go over here. Output can be from the bottom. Input for the gases can be from the top. And that should be it. Okay, can we make an entangle block? It might be a little bit difficult. I don't think I have enough enderium, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. I just have barely enough. I will definitely need to add more of these. So, enderium gears are done. What else do we need for the entangle block? Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. Absorption hoppers. I need one more of these. It's really annoying that this absorption hopper recipe is used for the ender tanks. I guess they had to make something expensive. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll put this over here, right? It is currently unbound. I need a pressurized tube. So that's going to be infused alloy with pink slime ingots. I forgot that that's extremely expensive. What about gas pipes? I have gas pipes. Okay. I'm just going to use the gas pipes instead. Okay, so this is currently unbound. So I need to actually go ahead and bind it. So that's going to be bound to the chemical infuser. Okay, there we go. Is the gas pipe still not connecting? Oh, maybe I didn't set the outputs for the infuser. Yes, I haven't set the outputs for the infuser. So that should now be connected unless the gas pipe does not connect to entangle blocks. And it looks like it does not. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, pressurized tube it is. I don't think laser IO can move gases, mechanism gases. It does not support them. Okay, there's one more thing that I can do. Let's get some gold, some iron, some infused alloy, and some pink slime. So I need some buckets. There we go. And then all I need to do is do two of these. That should make a pink slime ingot. Yes, and I need a little bit more. Some more gold and iron. Now this is pretty expensive because pink slime ingots are not that easy to come by, which is why I don't like to make these. But unfortunately we don't really have much of a choice over here. So get some basic pressurized tubes. Now I think I only need one. Okay, so this one is working, but I think what I need to do is set this to pull. Yes, that is pulling hydrogen chloride in here. Perfect, exactly what I wanted. So let's go back here, and I need to add a universal cable so that the chemical injection chamber is now full. Right? So I'll show you the workings of this 5x ore processing setup. I do need a little bit more sulfur dust. So the way this is going to work is just making sure that this works. Yes, it is working. So the ore that I need to ore process is going to go over here. That's going to turn into a slurry. The slurry will go over here and get washed into a clean slurry. The clean slurry will go here, and one bucket of slurry will give me 5 crystals. The 5 crystals will go in here and be converted into shards after getting chemically injected. The shards will go into the barrel. I will manually move the shards for now into this setup over here, where each shard will turn into one clump with the purifying factory. The clump will turn into the dirty dust, which will then be enriched into the clean dust. I don't do it a lot, but unfortunately we are gated with in terms of mystical agriculture right now. So I need to get as much uranium as I can, and the only way to do that is to do all of this setup. So unfortunately I have to do it. But I actually quite enjoy this process. Like it is difficult, but it gives me happiness. I don't know how to explain it. Like seeing all that stuff work, it makes me happy. Okay, looks like all of the sulfuric acid is remaining. We aren't using a lot of it, I guess. Yeah, so look at this. So the dirty uranium slurry is being washed. It gets turned into the clean slurry. That will turn into a crystal. That gets turned into the shards, and the shards go here. And the shards go in the purification chamber. Then they go to the crusher, then to the enrichment chamber, and then smelter. I actually like having processing chains in Minecraft. It can be annoying, of course, setting it up, but I feel like it's so satisfying to see it working that it makes me feel like it's worth it. Of course, having occultism in the pack would completely undermine that setup, because with occultism you could just do a 6x processing. Put the whole those machines aside. Those machine. What? I don't understand what that means. Alright, I do need to increase the amount of speed of all of these machines. So there's absolutely no upgrades in any of these. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 4 upgrades. 5, 6, 7. This one is fully upgraded. So I need 7 upgrades. 7 8s are 56. So I need 56 gold ingots. The smeltery and the other machine. Now the reason this is over here is there's no real point of putting them on this side, because I would need to move all of this to that side. So the next stage after the chemical injection chamber is this one, the purifying factory. So I would need to move all of these machines first. Hey Gaming King, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, there we go. We got the gold dust. Now I need to make a lot more infused alloy, I believe. I have 74. That might be enough. Hey Patricia, do you remember the old OG YouTubers who played Minecraft? I'm actually pretty new to Minecraft. When I say new, like relatively new. I've only been playing for 4 years compared to other people who've been playing for 10 years, 10, 11 years. So I'm pretty new. Okay, I need some more glass. So like, I don't know the OGs who used to play back when Minecraft had just released. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you for feeding me, Patricia. Yeah, who would you say is new? Like, if you could give me an example, maybe I would know if I know them or not. Right, I need to get 512 gravel. Ranboo. I've heard the name of Ranboo, but I haven't ever watched them. I've heard of Dream as well, but all I know about Dream is that he cheated in a Minecraft speedrun. That's all I know about that. I don't watch Dream. Technoblade I did watch a few times. The king of PvP. Hey Valchroma. Apparently he edited some configs to make himself luckier. Filza I do know. I've been watching Filza for a while. I love his hardcore Minecraft series. Okay, let's get 4 stacks of these turned into glass. You wanna know how Dream cheated? So apparently in Minecraft, it's pretty easy to cheat if you change the config files. Hey Dapper, Paul Sores Jr. is how you started with when Minecraft came out. I don't think I've heard of that name. There's so many people playing Minecraft, like it's it's really impossible to keep track of all the popular people because there's always going to be someone who you don't know. And also, since I work full-time and stream for about 4 hours a day, I don't really have a lot of time to watch other people. The people who I know currently, who I watch, are Chosen Architect, Iscal85, Mumbo Jumbo, like all the Hermitcraft people. Then I watch Threefold, Lashmac, Dr. Rage Plays Games, and that's about it. That's all the people I watch. Okay, looks like I'm out of infused alloy. Let's get some more. So that's 9 stacks, right? Yeah, those are all the people that I watch on YouTube. Alright, that should be 9 stacks of infused alloy, which should hopefully last me for a little bit longer. And let's see how much uranium do we have. We are at 40 shards. That is going extremely slowly. I think the main problem is the chemical washer. This thing is extremely slow. So it's only doing 1 millibucket per tick, or 1 millibucket per second maybe. Yeah, this thing is extremely slow. That is the biggest problem. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That should be enough. Let's go ahead and give energy upgrades to all of these machines. Start with you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now I do need to give speed upgrades to these, but the way I'm going to do it is a little bit different. Chemical infusers will only get 4 speed upgrades, not 8. So I'm going to give 8, 4, 4 and 8. So that's 24. And then 4 3s are 12. So 24 and 12, that's 36. So I need 36 speed upgrades. Speed upgrades is going to need some osmium dust. So I don't have enough. Let's go ahead and get some more. I should be able to get this over here, right? So 8 4s are 32, and then oh my god, I didn't mean to make 8. Never mind. Okay, so if you right click on the output box of AE2, it's going to give you the maximum output it can. So you shouldn't do that. Okay, so this is good. That's gonna be 4. That's gonna be 4. 4 over there. And this is the reason you do 4, because the amount of energy that you use is exponential. So right now it's at effect 16x. It's using 1280 FE per tick. That's quite a lot. But this should now be a little bit faster. You see how fast the slurry is going up now? Now I can't get this any faster than this unless I increase the amount of energy processing that I'm doing. Because right now I'm using like 10,000. I guess I could go a little bit higher. And I need some silver. Not silver, sorry, sulfur. So let's get a hopper. And I'm gonna put my sulfur dust in here. Actually, you can go in there. Right. So that's gonna make a lot of sulfur dioxide. And that's going to just start this up. Give me a little bit more sulfuric acid. Because I am running low on this. Okay. I think this is the major bottleneck, the chemical washer and the chemical crystallizer. Oh, I could speed this up. This one is okay. I can speed that one up. That is extremely slow. So let's get some speed upgrades. Good thing that I made those 4 extra. Yeah, look at that. So you see the difference, right? Over here with 4 speed upgrades, this is using 1280. With 8 speed upgrades over here, this is using 1600. So you need to be careful of all these machines because each of them have different types of effects when you give them the speed upgrade on how much energy they use. Okay, so now if I take these uranium shards, I'm going to take 63 of them instead of 64. I can move them to the purification chamber over here. And that'll turn into clumps, which will turn into dust, which will turn into clean dust. And they'll go over here. That's going to give me 63 clean uranium dust. I feel like Mekanism took a little bit of inspiration from GregTech, but decided to make it a little bit streamlined. That's what I feel. See here? So that is basically 5x ore processing. So I can give this 1 ore and I can get 5 ingots as a result. I think that's pretty awesome. I might need a little bit more sulfur. So we have plenty of sulfur over here. I just need to convert this into sulfur dust. So let me go ahead and get some stacks. I think I should be able to just crush it in the crusher. Yeah, that should work. And we should be able to see our sulfur dust go up over here. Unless it doesn't. Oh, never mind. So apparently you can't... apparently you can't crush sulfur in the crushing wheel. So I just effectively destroyed 1000 sulfur that I had collected. I just destroyed it because the crushing wheels don't care. The crushing wheels don't care if items can be crushed or not. It's just going to destroy them nonetheless. Yep, that was a complete fail. I have just completely destroyed 1000 sulfur. How do you get more sulfur? I can get it from sieving sand or dust, I guess. Maybe I should try that. So this gives me on a netherite mesh, it gives me a 30% chance, I guess. So 5%, 15 and 10%. So I guess I could do that. Now dust is something that you can get from a crusher. So let's try that. Now, can you crush compressed cobblestone? You can't, but you can put it in a compressed hammer. So compressed cobblestone will give you 9 gravel. I wish it would give you a compressed gravel. That would be best. You must be off. Alright, Didi, thank you so much for all the support. It's always lovely to see you. I hope you have a good time zone. Yeah, 147 deaths. That's quite a lot of deaths. Okay, so compressed cobblestone does not give you compressed gravel, so that's a little bit of a bummer. So let's just get 9 of these instead. That should give me 9 stacks of gravel. You can see it happening over here. The reason the gravel enters my AE system is because I have a ender chest down here. The ender chest picks up the gravel and just puts it into my AE system. If anyone was wondering. Now that should be sand. I'm just waiting for 576 sand. And that is going to be crushed into dust. And then the dust is going to be sieved in my auto sieve. There we go. That should give me 9 stacks of dust. Exactly 9, because I don't think I have any dust in the system. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I didn't put AE cables. I just have the ender chest. The ender chest is linked up over here, right? So this ender chest is linked up to that one. So I'm just importing everything from the ender chest in here using my AE2 import bus. Oh wait, I should just do this. That's gonna be compressed dust, 1 stack. And then I just need to put this in here. Hang on. I'm gonna turn this compacting upgrade off. Feed this. The reason I'm turning the compacting upgrade off is because I don't want all of this to be compacted into random stuff. which it can do. Okay, that's not a lot of sulfur, but it'll have to do, I guess. Yeah, if you feed these guys, they go a little bit faster. Just a little tip for anyone who doesn't know. Although guys, most people who have played with X Nihilo will know this trick. Man, I just wasted 1000 sulfur. that was pretty bad. But I'm not going to cheat it back in because that was completely my mistake. I should have realized that you can't do that. So that is 100% my fault. Okay, apparently this one can't eat anymore. I've given them too much cheese. Wait, can you get diamonds from... No, you can only get it from gravel. I was wondering over there. It must have been from the previous gravel that I was sieving. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. It's run out. Just a little bit left. Boom. The last one. That's done, right? So I can just collect all of this. No, unfortunately sulfur I cannot do through 5x. Because sulfur is not something that you get through mechanism. This sulfur that you get is from thermal series. So it does not have 5x ore processing on it. So if you look at the sulfur ore, the best thing you can do about this is crush the ore to get 2 and plus 1 extra with 25% chance. You could pulverize it to get 6. You could induction smelt it to get 3. But you can't 5x it through mechanism. I wish you could, but you can't. I don't have any sulfur in here, do I? Nope, doesn't look like I do. So let's go ahead and turn this into sulfur dust. Now in order to do that, I would need either a crusher, a pressurized reaction chamber, or pulverizer. The miner is not running right now. Miner's in my inventory. Right, now sulfur dust cannot be pulverized any further, can it? No. I'm just gonna chuck this over here. So that's going to turn all the sulfur into sulfur dust. So I might be able to mine some more sulfur in the mining dimension. Because that's where I got all of this ore from. That might be something that we need to do. And I also need to process all of this iron. There's so much iron. I might just do 3x for this. I might not do 5x. What I think I'll do is I'll reserve the 5x for uranium. I feel like that would be the best thing. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll set the miner for the sulfur. Oh, you're full on sulfur trioxide. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I think I'll keep this deep slate uranium here. And then we'll take the 3 stacks of uranium and run it through the purification chamber. Okay, mining dimension time. Let's go to the mining dimension. Stop jumping in the pool. This is not for your enjoyment. Get out of here. Get out! Yeah. Go away. That is for the kelp. It's not for you. Right, so I'm gonna go this way. Digital miner and the flux point and config. This is going to be set to forge ores sulfur. Check, is it in chunk? I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely in the chunk. I think I checked last time when I was over here. So that's 125. That's not a lot, but it'll do. 19,200 FE per tick for this digital miner. This is a lot of power. Now there's no way to speed this up right now. Need to go for tuition? No problem, Titan. I wish there was a way to make this faster. Unfortunately, there isn't. Not at this time. Because if I put any more speed upgrades, the power is going to increase so much that even my gas burning generators are not going to be able to keep up. So unfortunately, this is going to have to be the speed that I use for now. It's still not bad if you think about it. Maybe once I get my fission reactor running, I can make this work at full speed. That's a thought. Oh. I'm just gonna wait for one stack of sulfur ore, and then the rest of it, I'm just going to let it just keep mining. Actually, we just have 30 ores left, so never mind. We'll just keep it going. Keep her going. It feels like a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next challenger in the Royal Rumble is no one, because this is not a Royal Rumble. Right, so I should be able to get 6 stacks plus of sulfur dust from this. Because if I put this in here, that makes sulfur. Also, can I not give this a catalyst of some sort? Pretty sure I can. I can give it flint. I do have plenty of flint, you know. So if I put this in here, that should give me a little bit extra. Yeah, I like that. I like it. That should give me approximately 700 flint. No, 700 sulfur. Sorry, not flint. I have the flint. Okay, so that is done. That's 256. We are on the path to get 256 more. That's 512. And I would hope that there would be at least 128 in the third slot. Hopefully. Right. I do have a little bit of tea over here. It's time for tea. Hang on. Before you turn the sulfur into sulfur dust, at least turn the normal ore into sulfur. Oh, look at that. We definitely have more than 200 or more than 600. 750. That's like 800. That's a lot of sulfur. Ah. I love getting some hot tea. Completely refreshes the brain. I would definitely recommend tea to everyone who has never tried having tea. Refreshes the brain completely. Okay, so this is done, right? It is done. Look at that. 5 stacks of uranium shards. Let's make some more. Unfortunately, I don't have a place to set inputs for this. Because there's a fluid pipe above which is connected to the sink. And it's also connected to this chemical washer. So I don't have a place to do that right now. Maybe I can do it in the future. I do have to make a few changes over there. Now, the next thing that I need to do is figure out what size fission reactor I need. So let me check mechanism. Now this says I can make a fission reactor of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this 6 blocks? Yes, it is. So this is a 5 by 6. Alright. So if I needed to make one of these fission reactors, I'm going to need 58 reactor casings. So I'm going to need 58 plutonium ingots. Now I don't know how many I have. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than 58 because 58 is just for the casing. I also need some steel casings. Okay, I have plenty of plutonium, so that's not a problem. Steel casing might be the issue. Because each of these is going to need some stone casing, osmium, and steel. And maidstone. So let's get 16 of each of these. Yeah, that should work. So 16 stone casing. Then I need 16 osmium blocks. And I need 32 maidstone mosaic. Right? And then I also need some ether gas. Thankfully we have ether gas, plenty of it. Because of the wither that we had placed early on. Alright, that should give us 16 steel casings. Thank God it only takes 15 millibuckets. Ah. I don't think I've ever had tea when I was streaming before. I always have tea before my stream or after, but never during. It feels good. Oh, I do need to repair my pickaxe. I just realized my pickaxe has taken some pretty heavy damage. I'm not used to seeing my pickaxe with that much damage. Alright, last two. this should now be empty. Let's unlock it. And I'm gonna chuck the ender tank or the ether gas tank away. Now, can we make 58 fission reactor casings? Okay, so we did make them. Now the fission reactor ports is actually going to need some casings. So I'm going to need to make 4 more of these. And then I'm going to need an elite control circuit. That's going to need an advanced. So fission reactor ports are done. Oh, you need 4 ports. Oh, okay. That's a little bit more annoying. So let's get 1 more control circuit. And of course I'm out of alloy. Why won't I be? Okay, enrich this please. Thank you. Oh, I have more alloy. I forgot about that. Okay, reinforced alloy please. That's the elite control circuit. And then I can make this fission reactor port complete. Now I do need one of these logic adapters. I'm not sure what I need this for, but maybe I should hang on to it for a little while. I also need 10 of these fission fuel assemblies. So that means 10 basic chemical tanks. I don't think I have enough enriched redstone for it. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Okay, so we got 10 of these tanks. They're going to be used to make the fission fuel assemblies. That should be 10. Then the next thing is going to be 5 control rod assemblies, which means 5 more control circuits. So that's 5 of these. With the reinforced alloy. And then you can make the control rod assembly. Perfect. Good thing that I did a lot of lead production earlier today. Then the next thing is 36 reactor glass. So that's going to need 36 enriched iron. Now enriched iron, as far as I remember, was iron and coal. So let's just get 64. Because, you know, why not? I'm going to enrich the coal as well. Okay, so that should give me 1 stack of enriched iron. Now, enriched iron is also used to make steel, but currently we are only focused on getting the enriched iron for the reactor glass. So, reactor glass. 36, that is perfect. I also need a radioactive waste barrel, apparently. So, let's make one of these. I'm not sure why I need this, but if I need it, there must be a reason. And then I need a sink. Okay. I guess I can make another one. I do have one, but that's being used right now. So let's make another sink. Unless I could repurpose this one. I could repurpose this one. Hang on a second. Let me just get another entangle block. Because the sink is infinite, so we don't really care about it that much. Let's get 8 diamonds, 16 ender pearls. I need to pulverize these. There we go. So 8 diamonds, 16 ender pearls, and 24 lead ingots. Okay, that should work. Induction smelter. You just give me some Enderium, please, because we are missing Enderium. Ah. 8 Enderium ingots are going to make the Enderium gears. The rest of them are just going to be there for moral support. The Enderium ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make 8. Absorption hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I need an ender chest, an ender tank, entangle block. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to remove this tank from here. I'm going to remove this. Now that's gonna cause a bit of an issue. That's fine. Then what I need to do is put the entangle block over here. I need to entangle this sink once again. That needs to be placed there. And then I just need to extract water on both sides with the advanced pipe upgrades. And we should be basically doing the exact same thing that we were doing before. I hope. Yeah, looks like we are. So you can go away. We have an extra sink now. So this sink is going to be used for everything that needs water. So for example, over here, that entangled sink, same thing over here, and same thing on the other side. And then we have one extra sink which we can dedicate towards the fission reactor. Now this thing is going to be pretty massive. Apparently it's going to be a 5x5x6. So let's see if we can make this work. Alright, now I should be able to put glass. Oh, hang on a second. Did this say 36 for a reason? That's 1, 2, 3. That's 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 9 fours are 36. So maybe I can only put this on the sides. Okay. Huh. I guess I didn't need to make as many fission reactor casings as I did. I think I made a mistake. Alright, anyway, that doesn't matter too much. What matters now is I need to place these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the fission reactor doesn't need to be too big. Just need to make sure that it is efficient. That is what matters the most. And let's see, fission reactor ports. Now this is going to be the most important part. So I think I'll have the water input on the back. So we're going to be inputting from the sink. Then I need to have a steam output. Then I need to have a waste output. And then there needs to be something else, right? A fissile fuel input. Fissile fuel input. So I guess this can go like this. So the water is going to be input from here. Fissile fuel will be input from here. Waste can be generated over here. And steam can be generated over here. Right, I think that looks good. Okay, so I need 5 more casing, or 5 more reactor glass, or maybe 4 more. Right, there's just one thing I can do over here. Replace that. I'm being a little bit stingy. That's just my nature when I play Minecraft. I'm pretty stingy. Okay, that should do it. Look at that. So fission reactor is formed. Perfect. And then the next thing I need to do is get a sink and put it down here with an ultimate pipe. Ultimate pipe is going to give me a huge transfer rate. Look at that. And that's why you use the kitchen sink to fill up your fission reactor. Did you see how fast that water went? That was pretty good. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any fissile fuel, so that's going to be something that I need to do. Okay, so that's going to give me some waste. The waste is going to go into the radioactive waste barrel, I guess. Hold shift plus N for description. A barrel that can be used to safely store radioactive waste. Warning, breaking this barrel will release its contents into the atmosphere. Okay, so if I place this barrel down and any of the radioactive waste goes inside it, I can't break this barrel. Can I entangle this? I wonder, can I entangle this barrel? Because I need to produce some plutonium, right? So how do I produce plutonium, and why is this not complete? Oh, because I didn't make the logic adapter. Okay. I don't really care about the logic adapter because this is going to be mostly on manual control. I'm not going to keep this running automatically. SPS, there's definitely no way that I'm making anytime soon. That needs polonium, which needs a solar neutron activator. That's just not going to happen. Plutonium, on the other hand, I definitely do need 2 buckets worth to make the crafting seed. Now, I'm not sure if the crafting seed is used up in this process, but I guess it does make sense that it will. This is something that I'm going to need to make first so that I can figure it out. Okay, so let's get the plutonium, and this also needs liquid sodium. Okay, that's fine. Liquid sodium is fine. Plutonium, 2 buckets worth. So if I need 2 buckets worth of plutonium, I'm going to need 20 buckets worth of nuclear waste. So I'm going to need at least 20 buckets worth of fissile fuel. That means 20 buckets of uranium hexafluoride. That means 10 buckets of uranium oxide. And 10 buckets of hydrofluoric acid. Let me just put these on the bookmarks. So 10 buckets of each. This is 250 millibuckets for 1. So 1 bucket is 4. So 40 yellow cake uranium. Okay, that's not too bad. 40 yellow cake uranium. Then I need some sulfuric acid and fluorite. So 100 millibuckets turns into 1000. Okay, that's not too bad. So just 1 bucket of sulfuric acid. That's pretty easy. I don't know why I'm sweating this. It's not too bad. Okay, I could actually do a little bit of manual fissile fuel creation right now. Let's see if we can make it work. Alright. The first thing I'm going to need is a chemical infuser. That needs a couple more of these. Of course, I ran out of enriched redstone. Typical. Just typical. Okay, can I make an infuser now? I'm really glad that the infuser, the chemical infuser, is not that difficult to make. It's a bit of a mercy, I guess. Now this thing can go over here. I'm going to have no inputs or outputs for this thing. So it's literally just going to be there for manual creation. Give me some cables. So that should be fully powered now. Oh, I just realized that you can see through the back of this thing. That's not ideal. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure it out. Ouch. One sec. Okay. So, what I need now is some sulfuric acid. Oh, I need some more sulfur. Hang on. I don't have any sulfur. It's over here. That should be plenty. Alright, so that should give me a little bit more sulfur dioxide. Now, how much did I say I needed? I think it was 10 buckets of hydrofluoric acid. So 1 bucket of sulfuric acid. Let me just get a bucket of sulfuric acid. Can I? Oh wait, I can't take a bucket of sulfuric acid, can I? No, I can. I just can't take it the way I'm trying. That's a little bit odd, isn't it? Come on, fill it in. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, how can I do this? I just want 1 bucket worth. Can't pick it from the tube as well. Can the spout actually hold it? No, if it could, then it would have shown me the spout as a fillable option. Oh wait, it can. Hang on. Hey Tanashira, use the mech tank. Now mech tank holds 64 buckets. It's not really a viable option. I'm trying to make sure that I only get 1 bucket. Oh wait, this doesn't work anyway. Maybe that needs to be liquid sulfuric acid. It does say that sulfuric acid can go into the spout. I wonder why it doesn't go. Okay, I might need to use laser IO for this, because I only want to get 1 bucket worth of sulfuric acid out. Any more than that is going to be an absolute waste. Yeah, I'm going to use the bucket on the tank, but then the tank is going to be a buffer, isn't it? Just finished off my tea. Okay, I guess if there's no other option, I might need to do that. The only problem is that this thing holds a lot of millibuckets. And also, I don't think the sulfuric acid will go in here, because sulfuric acid is a gas. So it's not going to go into the fuel tank. You can then put the tank on top of the fluid cable. So this is a gas cable. So it's not going to go into a fluid tank. That is the issue that I'm facing. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I can't get it in the bucket, because for this to go in the bucket, this needs to be a bucket of sulfuric acid, which is liquid. And the only way to get that is to convert the gas into the liquid, which doesn't make any sense over here because they both have the exact same name. So this is something that is an issue. You see? Sulfuric acid gets concentrated into sulfuric acid. How does that make sense? Apparently it does. So if I wanted exactly 1 bucket's worth, I would need to use laser IO for this. So here's my thinking. I'll show you my thought process for this. If I get laser IO, make a laser node. Wow, this is expensive. So there's a laser connector. Now to make the laser node, I need some iron rods. Let's go ahead and get 64. So there's a thing called a counting filter in Laser IO, and you can use that to have exactly the amount that you want. Oh, but then again, that would not work, would it? I just realized, Chad, that would not work either. Because Laser IO does not have the ability to deal with mechanism gases. So there's really no way other than the mechanical, the chemical tank. Yeah, that is a problem. Okay, so no point in doing Laser IO either. Because Laser IO can't deal with this. Never mind. That's the whole problem. Like, mechanism gases are completely unusable with other mods. You have to use mechanism. Okay, so here's the way to do it. I have to make a chemical tank. And I'm just going to have to eyeball it, I guess. Oh my god, are you serious? That just gave me 26 buckets. Hey. How did you get that much sulfuric acid so quickly? That is completely, utterly silly. Okay, let's get another gauge dropper. Let's see if this can help me. Can I do 768? That's 1024. Okay, I can take a 24 millibucket loss. That is fine. So if I set this to be an output, now you don't have an output in the front, do you? So let me do one thing. I'm going to remove the inputs. Now this should start losing its sulfuric acid once this pipe is emptied. Hopefully. I did not expect that to fill up so quickly. So we have 1024 millibuckets of sulfuric acid. That's gonna have to go into a chemical dissolution chamber. I'm an idiot. Chad, I'm an idiot. All I need to do is get sulfuric acid and fluorite and make 1 bucket or 10 buckets of hydrofluoric acid. And the hydrofluoric acid can't even go into the chemical washer. So all I need to do is get one of these, and one of these. That's going to make 9 buckets, and then the single fluorite will make the 10th bucket. There we go. That's exactly what I needed. Why do I overthink everything so much? Oh my god. I am so ridiculously stupid sometimes. This is all I needed. 10 buckets of hydrofluoric acid. There we go.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
I think I do need to get up and stretch after that. Thank you, Tanachur. That's too much mechanism for me. That's too much mechanism. Once you go beyond a certain point, you just start losing yourself. Oh my god. Okay, give me an enrichment chamber. I have an enrichment chamber. All I need is some uranium. And how much did I say I needed? I think it was 40 uranium cakes, right? Yellow cake uranium. So I need 20 uranium ingots. And that should be it. I love that I can just carry yellow cake uranium in my pocket like it's no big deal. It's just like, yeah, it's just some uranium. No big deal. You can just hold it in your inventory. No problem. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that's just going to continue processing the uranium. Speaking of processed uranium, how much cyanide do we have? 46. That is not a lot. Oh, probably because I didn't put any uranium in here. Whoopsie. There we go. That should drag the usage up a little bit. And 40 yellow cake uranium, this needs to turn into uranium oxide. Which can then go in here. Okay, uranium oxide, can I do it over here? I think I can. Yeah, look at that. So I just need another gauge. No, I can use the same gauge dropper. That should give me exactly 10 buckets, right? Yes, 10 buckets. And then that's gonna go over here and make some uranium hexafluoride. Perfect. And then the final thing we need is what is that thing called? Isotopic centrifuge. Isotopic. Yeah, I got it correctly. Isotopic. Now I'm missing the control circuits for this, which is fine. I'm always missing control circuits. That's not a big deal. So 2 of these, 2 of these, and I'm missing the alloys as well. Okay, just give me 1 stack of these. One thing that I've never managed to do in mod packs is parallelize properly. I always end up reusing machines, which is a really bad way to play this game. You always need to parallelize the process to make it easier for you. And I just never end up doing that. I'm always like, can I do the thing with the same machine? Yes? Okay, then I don't need to make a new one. Eventually I always need to make a new one. But if I had done that from the beginning, then I wouldn't be facing this issue. Okay, isotopic centrifuge is in place. I guess I can put it over here. Now this thing is going to need to take gases as an input from the left. And I'm not going to have an output for this just yet. Just need another universal cable. So that should provide power. It is now fully powered, and then I need to give the uranium hexafluoride as an output to this thing. Okay, that's making fissile fuel. That should be 20 buckets of fissile fuel, I think. I might have done it, chat. I might have actually done it. Now the only thing I need is some speed and energy upgrades. If I look at upgrades, that's the energy upgrades done, and I only want 8 speed upgrades because they're going to be split in 2. There we go. Now this can only hold 10 buckets of fissile fuel, right? So I might need a chemical tank on the outside of this thing. So I'm gonna put a chemical tank as the output for the right. So this fissile fuel will be stored in here. And as soon as we have 20 buckets, what we can do is we can take it over here to the fission reactor and set it as an input from here. I like that plan. Yeah. I don't think I've ever done a manual fissile fuel process before. I've always set it up automatically so that like all the automation is done and I only need to input the items and extract the fissile fuel. This is the first time that I've actually moved the chemicals that I need. So it's been a very fun process. Okay, so we have the 20,000 buckets or millibuckets of fissile fuel. I'm going to set it over here, and the back is going to be an output. So as you can see, the fissile fuel is now in place. All I think I need to do now is activate this, right? That should give me steam, and it should give me the waste, the nuclear waste that I need. Is that correct? Also, what should I do with the steam? I just realized that's gonna give me steam that I have nothing to do with. I guess I could put it in a turbine, right? But I haven't built a turbine yet, and I'm pretty sure that there's no need to build one in this pack. There's no reason to build a turbine. And also I don't really have a lot of space left in this room. So might not be a good idea to have a turbine here. So I think I'll just waste the steam. I'll put it into, yeah, I'll dump it into a tank. Not a tank, a trash can. I should be able to make an ultimate trash can. Yeah, I think this will work. So that's going to be the output coolant, which is steam. Now the input is from the tank, from the sink. So we should not have a problem with cooling the reactor. So let's activate it. Now this is going to be pretty loud. The fission reactor is normally extremely loud. Let me just check this. I'm going to put it down to 10. Volume of 10. Alright, there we go. So the water is staying pretty solid. Heated coolant is empty because it's being dumped. Nuclear waste is getting up there. That's fine, we have plenty of storage of nuclear waste. I should be able to up this to at least 1 millibucket per tick. The water is still staying strong. What about 2? 2 is fine. What about 4? The water is still fine. Okay. What about 5? I feel like at one point this is just going to go zoop and the fission reactor is going to blow up. Okay, this is still staying pretty steady. I'm just going to go up by 1 millibucket per tick every single time. Water is still steady. 7 is just fine. What about 8? I think the heat is now going to be oh wait, the heat is still within perfectly fine temperature. Okay. What about 9? Okay, it's still it's still able to maintain itself. So this is at the max rate that I can have it, because there's only 10 of those fuel rods in there. So I can't go any higher than 10. But the water seems to be rock solid, so that's fine. And then I'm making the nuclear waste. As soon as we have 20 buckets, this is going to finish off because there's no more fissile fuel left. Alright. I think this has been a success, chat. This has been a massive success. The only problem that I had over here was the water. Just to make sure that the water does not run out. Because if that happens, then we are in massive trouble. But thankfully that does not seem to be the case. I'm guessing that if I go to somewhere around 30 millibuckets per tick or something burn rate, then we'll start having problems with water. But I guess for now it's fine. And this is not going to turn off on its own because it just stays running even if the fissile fuel is off, like empty. So I need to manually scram it, I think. Nope, never mind. It's still, oh wait, no. It's still running. It's just not burning anything. Okay, so I have scrammed it now. We have 20 buckets of nuclear waste. And I need to be careful. I need to be really careful with this. So let's see if I can do something. Hazmat suit. I need to get a hazmat suit in place. So that needs some hazmat boots. And I need some dye. So I need red dye and yellow dye. Okay, I need one more yellow dye. Can you move the waste tank with a cardboard box? No, they have disabled that. Mechanism disabled that themselves so that people can't cheese it. But you should be able to move it with entangle blocks. Like the nuclear waste, you should be able to move that with entangle blocks. There we go. So we got a hazmat suit. I am going to have to wear this. So the night vision is going to go for a little while. Look at me though. I am Davy Jones, master of nuclear radiation. Looks so stupid. Okay, so nuclear waste is going to come out from here. Now I need to put the nuclear waste into what is it? An isotopic centrifuge. So I need to make another one of these. And I guess what I could do is, instead of having a radioactive waste barrel as the output, I can have the radioactive waste barrel as a buffer, right? So I can put this over here as a buffer, right? It says no gas stored. Huh. Okay, you still have the 20 buckets. Why is it not storing the... Okay, I'm not sure why it's not storing it, but there must be some problem. Okay, let's go ahead and make another isotopic centrifuge.
It's not difficult because it is hard to sit in the cross-legged position or to attain
So I need 2 of these.
It's difficult
I should have probably put this on auto crafting. It needs a cable. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But in that case, I think what I'll just do is I'll just make the isotopic centrifuge and cable that thing directly so that we don't need the waste barrel. I guess that would work. Like if I did this, right? If I put an isotopic centrifuge, let's say over here, and I just have a cable coming down here, that should work. So we just need a pressurized tube like this. That's gonna put the gases in here. That's gonna make plutonium. I do need power for this. Okay, that works. I guess. Okay, so we have exactly 2 buckets of plutonium. This pressurized tube is now empty. If you look at the tooltip up top, it's extremely important to look at all the tooltips before doing any of this stuff. You do not want to be breaking cables when they have radioactive stuff in them. The reason I've broken it is because I need to set this isotopic centrifuge to output so that the plutonium is now in this pressurized tube. Now this isotopic centrifuge is completely empty, so I can break it, no problem. And I can actually, I need that. So now all of our plutonium is in this one little block. Our 2 buckets worth of plutonium is in this little tiny square over here. Alright, now I need to get a pressurized reaction chamber. So a pressurized reaction chamber should not be a problem. Only thing I need is an enrichment chamber. Then we have a PRC. And I need to set the PRC correctly because this thing is pretty weird the way it works. Energy is fine, fluids is fine, gases. Okay. Now I'm gonna set this up like this, okay? So the back is going to be the input for gases. So plutonium is now in here. Now the plutonium along with liquid sodium is what's needed to make the crafting seed, okay? I also need a wheat seed. So we have a wheat seed, not an issue. Now the next thing is going to be getting some oxygen in here. Alright, so oxygen, thankfully, I should be able to get from here. There's plenty of oxygen. Let's get my gauge dropper. There we go, 2,400. Now I only need 1,000, but the extra does not matter. Oh, can I not? Come on, empty it. Alright, looks like I can't empty it in there. But chemical tank should be able to help me with this. So if I set this over here. Oh, right. I need to also accept gases from the left. Why are you not outputting? Oh, it's not oxygen. I need sodium, not oxygen. I keep making these mistakes. Yeah, you can tell that I've played Mechanism a little bit too much today. I'm just making stupid mistakes now. Okay, now the gauge dropper is empty. So I need what? 1 bucket of liquid sodium, right? Give me a bucket. Now I have 213,000 millibuckets of gas, sodium gas. I'm going to need a little bit more. No, not a little bit more. I need a little bit less, but I need liquid sodium for this. So liquid sodium comes from a rotary condensator with sodium. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I don't think I have a free condensator, do I? No, so I'm gonna need to make one. Rotary condensator. Okay, so I don't have another basic fluid tank. Okay, that's pretty easy. Energy tablet goes here. Some control circuits go here. And then the rest of this is glass. I'm pretty surprised that this machine looks like it's made of steel when there's not a single piece of steel over here. I don't understand it, but it's fine. Okay, so this needs to be concentrated, right? So if I give this 1,000 millibuckets of sodium, that should turn into 1,000 millibuckets of liquid sodium. That's 512. That's 768. That's 1,024. Okay, that's fine. 24 millibuckets again is not a big loss. So that should start making liquid sodium. And the best thing about liquid sodium is that you can just pick it up in a bucket, because it is a liquid. Doing this whole process manually is a completely different process as it used to, as compared to automating it from the start. And all of this just so that I can get a crafting seed to make a prosperity seed base. Honestly, if that uses up the crafting seed, I'm going to be really sad. And I'm betting that it is going to. It is going to. Because that's how expert packs work, right? They make you do all the stuff. Okay, so we have 24 millibuckets of liquid sodium. I'm just going to put that into the atmosphere. And now this thing, I can't empty this as well. Okay. Give me another tank, please. Okay, mechanism, you really need to work out your bucketing options. They are not working very well. There we go, chat. We got our first crafting seed. We also get some spent nuclear waste. I'm guessing that's what the radioactive barrel is for. Let's put down the radioactive waste barrel. I guess I can push this back. So I'm going to put that as an output. So now the spent nuclear waste is in here, right? And this is now completely empty, which means we can rig it with no radiation leaks. You got to be very careful with the radiation. And then that is not going in. Maybe it needs to go in from the top. Yep, exactly. So this pressurized tube is now perfectly empty. No radiation. And this one is going to slowly but surely dissipate all the spent nuclear waste. Now I think I could speed this up a little bit. Maybe not. But it doesn't matter. 1 bucket of spent nuclear waste does not take too long to dissipate. So it's not a problem. Now the next thing is going to be, oh yeah, I need the pressurized reaction chamber again. So this time I need oxygen and I need some molten prosperity. I do have some molten prosperity in here in this basic fluid tank. Oxygen I can get with my gauge dropper, which is in my thing. Pressurized reaction chamber I have. Flux point. I don't know why I kept all of this stuff away if I needed it. And then oxygen, and then the crafting seed. That should make... yeah, that should make everything that we need. Why do I have a feeling that this is going to be used up? I'm going to be so sad when it does. Oh man. There we go. Do I have any place over here? I do not. What about here? I have some place here. So pressurized reaction chamber can go here. With a flux point. I could put a cable back there, but I'm not going to bother. So can I just... I can't just fill this in, can I? Okay. I need to be careful with how much I put in. So that's 2 buckets of each, right? So oxygen I'm just gonna drop in here, 2048. And then for the molten prosperity, I can just take 2 buckets. And I can't do that. Mechanism, when will you learn? That's one thing that Mechanism has never done correctly. Is input for their stuff. Output's perfectly fine. Input's not the best. Okay, so molten prosperity and oxygen is in here. And this is going to take a long time as well, of course. It's using 2 FE per tick. Alright, come on. Crafting seed, come on. This would be our first prosperity seed, chat. Do you know how big of a deal this is? We are on day 18, I think, of the pack. And we are getting our first prosperity seed. Come on. Fingers crossed that it doesn't use up the seed, but I know it's going to. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Well, I knew that was gonna happen, but I'm still a little bit hurt that it did. I can't lie, it does hurt. I don't even think there's a way to make a recipe in here that doesn't use up the input item. So I'm guessing that there was no choice. It had to be used up. Alright, I think that'll do. And I guess I can put my hazmat suit off. I guess I'll keep it in my backpack. My backpack. I still have sodium in here. Why do I still have sodium in here? What? That's weird. Right, you can go away. You can go away. And we have a first prosperity seed. Also, let's put the cyanide and turn it into some more plutonium. Okay, so what should we use our first prosperity seed for? That is going to be an important question that we need to ask ourselves. Because there's 34 different seeds that I can make. Right? 34. I'm gonna need 34 times 2, which is 68 buckets of plutonium. That is incredibly difficult to get. Is that 680 buckets of fissile fuel? It's a coral glowstone. I think I should make quartz. I feel like quartz would be the best way to start, because I have always been low on quartz. Always. Certus quartz is no problem, but quartz is a big problem. If I make myself some quartz seeds, then I've pretty much sorted my quartz issue forever. Is there anything else that I need more? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go for nether quartz. Oh, maybe I could do netherite instead. Netherite seeds are going to be pretty necessary. Yeah, I think I might do netherite. The only problem with that is I'm going to need some supremium essence, because that's how you get netherite, right? Yeah, so I need 4 netherite ingots and I need some supremium essence. Now I should, in theory, yeah, I do have the 4 netherite ingots. All I need is the supremium. Now getting supremium is not that easy as you might think. Supremium comes from a combiner with Imperium essence and redstone ingot. Redstone comes from calorite and liquid deuterium. Now I could get liquid deuterium, which comes from deuterium, which comes from an electrolytic separator, with a filter for heavy water, which comes from an electric pump. I could get that, but then I also need Imperium, so I would need 4 4s 16 Imperium. So I would need 2 blocks of Enderium and 2 blocks of Tertium. No, that would only give me 6. I need 16 of these. 3 6 are 18. I would need 6 blocks of Enderium and 6 blocks of Tertium. Okay, let's work our way through this. So I have 1 block of Enderium right now. I need 6 blocks. Okay, it's going to be expensive, but I guess having netherite is supposed to be expensive. So let's get this done. Now, how much tertium do I have? I have 0. Cool. I have 986 prudentium though. So I need to put this in a fluid encapsulator with liquid meat in order to get tertium. So I need 6 blocks of tertium, which is 6 9s are 54. So I need 54 times 4. Let's just get 4 stacks of these. So 4 of this needs 500 millibuckets, right? So 8 of these needs 1 bucket. So 8, 8, 8, 8. That's 32 buckets. Okay, that's pretty easy math. All I need to do is get the singularity tank and pipe it out. It's a good thing that I have so much liquid meat. Okay, so that should fill up fairly quickly. Wow, that pipe is actually pretty slow. I didn't expect it to be that slow. Okay. Thank you. So, 32 buckets is going to be needed in the fluid encapsulator. So, let's go to the fluid thingy, which is this one. I do need to set this as an output once again. Then I guess I could set this as an input from the bottom. So that's gonna get liquid meat. Okay, good thing that this is pretty fast. It doesn't take too long to craft the tertium. So that should be 64 tertium, which is exactly what we need to get 16. Oh, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I'm gonna need a little bit more because I need 18. No, wait, I don't. I just need 6 blocks of tertium. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And then I can remove this bottom configuration. So we got the 6 blocks of tertium. Now we need 6 blocks of inderium. Now there's only one way of making inderium as far as I know, which is with the induction smelter. Yeah. So if I need 5 blocks of inderium, that is 5 nines of 45 ingots. I can only make 46 ingots. So 46 divided by 2 is 23. So I need 23 diamond dust. Okay. 23 diamond dust. That is expensive. Then I need 46 ender pearls. Yeah, that's 46. And then for lead, how much do I need? 20, 20, 20. That's 69. Nice. 69 ingots. Okay, so that should give me the diamond dust that I need. Oh, wasn't I doing something in one of these machines, or was I not? No, I guess not. Oh yeah, I was pulverizing the sulfur. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Right, this should hopefully be enough. Right, so this should give me 46 inderium ingots, right? Yeah, it should. That's the last 4 left. 44 and 46. Right, cool. This should allow me to make 6 blocks worth of inderium. Right? So we have 6 blocks of each. Now I need to manually deploy this, or I could deploy it using the deployer. Hey Rin, would always make the seeds for it. Have you seen how difficult the recipe for the prosperity seed base is? I literally have this fission reactor just to make 1 prosperity seed base. This crafting seed needs 2 buckets of plutonium, which needs 20 buckets of fissile fuel. I just now managed to get my first seed base. That is why it's so difficult. If I wasted my seeds on inderium, I would never be able to forgive myself. Alright, I think I'm going to use my deploy process over here. Because I do have one. So it seems a waste not to use it. There we go. 18 Imperium Essence. Now we only need what? How much of this do we need? We need 3 of these per Supremium. So we need 12 of these, right? 3 4s are 12. So we don't need the other 6. Those can go away. And then we need some redstone ingots. So I guess it's time for us to make an electric pump. The electric pump from Mekanism is the way for us to get heavy water. The only thing I need to do is make sure that there's a filter upgrade in there. So this thing is now going to give me heavy water as soon as I put it over a water source. I'm not sure, does this thing work if I put it on top of a water source like this? Like, let me check this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. But oh, hang on. No, we're just gonna check if this works. Hang on. Nope, no fluid. So it needs to be above a water source for it to work, which is completely expected. I don't know why I'm looking for a pump. I need a point. Alright, so what I could do is have the electric pump like this. That should start giving me some heavy water. It is extremely slow, naturally, because there's no upgrades in there. So let's get some upgrades. Oh, I'm out of glass. Oh my god. I'm always out of glass. Okay, so that's 8 energy upgrades to make it a little bit power efficient. That's using 4 FE per tick. And now for the speed upgrades. I feel like these upgrades are a little bit expensive. There we go. 8 speed upgrades. Now that should be fairly quick. Yes, indeed. Now I do need another electrolytic separator because I don't have any separators currently. Let's go ahead and get 1 iron dust. Because that's going to make the electrolytic core. And then I can make the separator. Now this thing is going to be used to make deuterium. So let's put it down here. Hang on, before I put it down, I just want to make sure that I turn off all the inputs and the outputs. Right, so this thing is going to be taking water, or heavy water, and converting it into deuterium and oxygen. So 2 millibuckets to 2 millibuckets. Now I need liquid deuterium, 1000 millibuckets for 1 redstone ingot. And I need 4 redstone ingots, so that's 4 buckets. That's 4 buckets of deuterium, which means 2 buckets of heavy water. All the math. Okay, so I have 9000 millibuckets. Just give me 2 buckets, thank you. That's going to give me my deuterium and oxygen. Let's get some more speed upgrades. I think 4 should be enough. That's going to give me exactly 2 buckets of deuterium. So deuterium needs to go in the rotary condensator. And that needs to be turned into liquid deuterium. And then calorite ingots I already have because we did go to Venus and we got a little bit of calorite from there. So that is not a problem. So I'm literally just waiting for this, right? Okay. How much alloy do I have? 250. How much glass do I have? 100. How much dust do I have? Okay, 20 gold dust. That should be enough for 8 of these. And some speed upgrades. I really should put this on auto crafting. Alright, 320 FE per tick is not bad. So that's liquid deuterium. Now I should be able to pick this up with buckets, right? Yes. And then this can go in the fluid encapsulator. Oh. Right, that only gives me 2. I need 4. Or do I need 4? I do need 4. Right. So I need 2 more buckets, I guess. I completely did my maths wrong. I blame streamer brain. Thankfully, this is much faster now. There we go. 4 redstone ingots. The gauge dropper can go back, this can go back, and this needs to go in a combiner, a chemical combiner, which is this machine over here. Now that should give us our first supremium essence. Wow, I've waited so long to get the supremium. This has been a heck of a journey getting to the supremium. Wow. Finally. And how about insanium? How difficult is... Why did I even ask? Why did I ask how difficult insanium is? Oh my god. You're telling me I need to get antimatter just to get insanium? That is insane, Ian. Alright, so we got the supremium anyway. So I should be able to make netherite seeds now. I should be able to make some netherite seeds. Oh yeah, I forgot the prosperity seed base. There we go. The very first seeds that we have crafted. Yeah, I do need netherite a lot, Rin. I'm in constant need of netherite, and I never have any. I need a lot of netherite scraps because they are used for a lot of things, including all of the advanced machine frames, and advanced machine frames are used a lot in this pack. So I need them, and I need netherite scraps, and the only other way to get them would be with a laser drill, and this is very inefficient because it only has a weight of 1. So the best way to get netherite scrap would be to use the netherite to make netherite dust, combine it with basalt to get ancient debris, and then get netherite scraps. This is the best way. Okay, so I need to use this. I can put it in a botany pod that takes 1 minute and 45 seconds with supremium, but I don't have any supremium, so I can't do that. Let's see. I guess the only other way is the phytogenic insulator. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to do it. So let's get a drawer. I guess I need a 1x2 for this. I'm missing chests. Apparently I'm out of chests. There you go. You have all the chests you could want. Oh, hey bunny. What are you doing here? Okay, so for this phytogenic insulator, there's going to be something that's very important, which is I need to provide it with water. 2 by 2. I mean, the phytogenic insulator says it's only producing 2 items. So 1 by 2 would work, right? It's not producing any essence, like any other essence. It only produces this. I checked this first to make sure. Hopefully it works. Oh, okay, gotcha. I need more Indidium. Oh, my brain is tired. I've been doing a lot of mathematical calculations today. I was gonna go for a long stream, but I think my brain is just like giving up. Whatever limited brain cells I have are not able to keep up. Wait, I think I have it bound to the tank anyway, or the sink. If I put this... Oh my god. Why do I always make that mistake? There we go, finally. Now you can be set to automatically input from the bottom. Yes, you can. And then the okay. So if I set the input and output to the top, is that gonna work? Before I do that, I would like to get this thing locked with seeds. And I would like to get... Wait, why can't the netherite seeds go in there? Oh, because that's the fluid encapsulator. That's probably why. Well, I was wondering what the issue was. I need this machine over here. Yep, my brain is not working. For sure, it's not working. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be a netherite. This is going to be the netherite essence. Yep, I am the most special person. Right, so that's going to give us some netherite essence. So that solves our netherite issues pretty much. I guess I could also boost this a little bit with phytogrow. Like, check this out. Oh, we just got so much from that. That's like 36 or something, or 30. Yeah, 36 I believe. Alright, I'm definitely going to need some upgrades for this drawer. I guess 2 should be enough for now. That's going to be 65,000 essence. Yeah, I think that should work. We already at 43 netherite seeds. Yeah, I believe that is good enough. That is good enough. Also, why are you not increasing the amount of water? Could you actually fill up, please? I don't know why it stops filling up. Doesn't make any sense. There we go. Oh,
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to get shot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
thank you, Valchroma. Let me get up and stretch. Oh, I just cracked my bones. Alrighty. I think that is... we already 1000 essence, are you serious? Now, how much essence do I need to make 1 ingot? It's only 8 essence. Okay. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 512 essence. That should make 64 ingots. Nice. I finally have no netherite issues anymore. So I'm going to turn this into netherite dust. Because the netherite dust is then needed to make the ancient debris. And I need a lot of netherite scraps. So I think this would be the best way. Oh, this would be the only way, I believe. And I should have some basalt. I do. I think I'm going to need what, 32 basalt? Pretty sure. Because 64 netherite dust is going to give me 32 ancient debris. Now this normally would be a big loss. You would not want to do this. But when you're getting netherite from nothing, then you can do it. Hey Dark Horse Trolls, this mod pack is called Stone Technology Ultimate. Yeah, might need some upgrades for this as well. There we go. Look at that. Finally, production of ancient debris. Took us long enough. 18 days in the making. Yeah, this has been a very, very progressive stream. Despite all the chaos earlier, this has been a very good high progression stream. There we go. 32 ancient debris, and after 18 days of playing, I finally have hidden in the depths. Now I can use the ancient debris for making netherite scraps, but is there any other use for this thing? That is what I want to know. It does not appear to be the case. So what we're going to do is put the ancient debris and just crush it into dirty scraps and then clean the scraps to get a lot of netherite scraps. Also, I'm gonna need to put some more uranium in here. How are we doing on sulfur? Not too good. I might need to go extract some more sulfur from the mining dimension soon, as this is starting to go a little bit low. It's fine though, it's fine. As long as we're making the shards, that's what matters. And we aren't really using it for anything else, are we? It's literally just for uranium. I guess it kind of balances out somehow. Yeah, it's plenty of uranium. For the rest of it, I think I'm just gonna use 3x ore processing, so just this one. Which means what I should do actually is... Okay, so my stack upgrade is over here, right? I don't have any other upgrade. So let me go ahead and get another one of those stack upgrades. I might be able to make the gold tier. Yeah, I can. So the gold here is going to be really useful because it multiplies the stacks by 8. So it's going to be a lot more storage. And I'm just going to chuck in 4096 iron ore. I literally just going to dump it all in. I don't even think this can fit 4096 to be honest. How much can I fit in here? I guess if I gave it another stack upgrade it might work. Now, I can't remove this one because, you know, all of those are being used. So I can just make another one. I have plenty of iron and stuff. Okay, so the input chest, input barrel will get 1 stack upgrade, output will get 1. Oh, that does not sound good. No, it should be, because 4096 is 64 stacks, right? I believe so. Okay, so 4096 is 64 stacks. So that should fill up this gold barrel, hopefully. There we go, plenty more uranium. Now I don't think I need any more cyanide. Because we've got the fission reactor up and running, and that's the only thing that the plutonium is needed for, right? So plutonium is needed for the fission reactor. You could use it for this metallurgic mycelial generator, but I don't think that's needed. I don't think ludicrite is also needed. Plutonium blocks, turbine terminal. No, I don't think any of that is necessary. Oh, I need it for the ultimate ingot. I also need cyanide for that. Okay, so how many ultimate ingots do we actually need in this pack? Oh, we need 8 of them per infinity ingot. I see. That is that is a little bit difficult. Okay, looks like I'm going to need plenty of them. So I guess I do need to keep this stocked up on cyanide and plutonium. So give me 4 more stacks. I did not expect that at all. Okay, so we've pretty much wrapped up with what I wanted to do today. Did not expect to be able to get the fission reactor so quickly. This iron ore is going to take a while, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to take a while. So I think for now... oh wait, can I make the induction matrix? This would be something good. Can I make the induction matrix? So induction casing is going to need steel and energy tablets, which is fine. Induction casing will need induction ports will need the circuit and casing, which is also fine. This is going to be the problem. And I think I'm not going to be able to do this manually. I'm going to make some patterns for this, for the induction cells and the induction providers. So first things first, induction casing. I'm also going to make a thing for the energy tablets because those things do not stack. It's pretty difficult to make them. Then I'm also going to make the control circuits. You tend to skip these quests? Don't see the point other than bragging rights? You mean the ones for making all the infinity ingots and all? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make them. It's all about like automation for me. Once I get beyond that, if it's turning into a grind, then I'm not gonna do it. For me, the whole point of these packs is about trying to automate stuff in a different way. I haven't automated most of the things in this pack. I've just been doing everything manually. Because it's been set up in that way, pretty much. Okay, so that is the energy cubes done and the induction cells. Now I need to do the induction providers. Yeah, this is going to give me an idea of how many resources I actually need. Sky Capsule Projects is fun. Is that like a new mod pack? Sky Capsule Projects. Is it new or is it old? Because if it's older than 116, then I don't play that. I don't play anything older than 116. It's 116? Okay, then I'll give it a shot. I'm always on the hunt for new packs. But 112 is a little bit too old for me. And it goes without saying, if 112 is old, then 17 is definitely going to be older. Similar to Cuboid. That is definitely high praise. If it's similar to Cuboid, that is high praise. Okay, so this is the problem, chat. Steel casings. 85 steel casings. That is ridiculous. 85 steel casings just for one induction cell, right? No, that was not even for the cell. That was for the provider, I think. Yeah. So I need 85 plus 85. How much is that? 170. So I need 170 steel casings in order to make the ultimate induction matrix. I also need 554 emerald gears, which means 2,216 emeralds, I think. I don't even have 1,000, I believe. No, I have 1,400, but that's still pretty low. Yeah, that the induction matrix is not going to happen anytime soon. This thing is just like way too difficult. I need to work my way up to it, I guess. Need to work my way up. Steel casings. That's the first thing that I need to look at. So if I wanted to make 170 of these, I would need 170 osmium blocks. I would need 400, 7 4s are 28, 680 steel ingots, which is fine. I can make that. Ether gas I do have, that's not a problem. I would need 170 stone casings. Yeah, so this is going to be the major issue. Getting all of the stone casings. Because as you know, sturdy sheets are not that easy to make. So I would need to set up a proper recipe sequence for this. I would need to set up an automation for obsidian dust. I would need a automation for andesite casing. And I would need to be able to get aluminum, I don't know how you pronounce it, ingots. So to make 170 of these, that would need 85 buckets of seared stone, which is not a problem. Seared stone is something that we do have. But it's definitely not something that we can do right now. Alright, so you know what? I think this might be a good wrapping up point for today. I know I said I was gonna go long, but I am tired. I've been doing too much brain work today. Yeah, definitely a lot of brain work. Calculations. And it's a holiday, so I also want to rest a little while and just recharge myself for tomorrow when I need to get back to work. So, I think this is where we shall stop for today. Let me just make a few more netherite ingots so that I can feel good about myself. Alright, there we go. 64 netherite ingots. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the game going in the background while I just chillax and probably watch some videos or something like that. I'm just gonna let all this iron dust work, like do its thing. I might actually process more of these ores off camera because they've just been sitting there for a long time doing nothing. And also this will give me an opportunity to get more cyanide out of my bigger reactor. So yeah, I think that's a good point to wrap up. Alright, let me just go ahead over here, stand next to my beloved robot who never loves to help me when it comes to fighting. I wonder if there's actually a... No, I don't think this robot can help you fight, can it? I don't think so. So, let me just stand here and hit this button. Alright, thank you all for being here, guys. Thank you all for sticking around after the massive raid by Mr. Wiggly. Really appreciate all of you sticking around. Thank you for all the bits and all the subs and gifted subs during the hype train. Well, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. And thank you for the follows as well. Oh, sorry, Knight. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. Otherwise, I would have continued. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually the stream anniversary. So there will be a stream tomorrow because, you know, it's 1 year of streaming. But yeah, I'll be back. It'll be about 2 hours from now, from whatever the time is for you. So hopefully I shall see you guys then. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have an excellent time zone. We're going to be raiding Zesty today. I don't get to raid him a lot. So let's go say hi to Zesty. Really chill person, really chill streamer. I quite enjoy watching him. Not family friendly, but most people aren't. There's the raid messages. If you're not subscribed, please copy the first one. If you are subscribed, please copy the second one. And let's go say hi to Zesty. So I'll be back 2 hours from now, tomorrow. So 26 hours from now will be the next stream, unless anything goes wrong. So fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. Alright, so see you guys then. Until then, everyone stay safe and have an awesome time zone. Bye.